Good afternoon and welcome to the quarter-final draw for the Wine Western Wotsit Staying In Trophy. It is Sunday afternoon. It has now become almost tradition at these times that we have either a draw or the results coming through. And today we have the final 8 for you. So if you just follow me away from our friend Cactus and Owl. Here we are. Oh, Wotsit Towers. Door is shut. We better knock. And we are allowed to enter. Here we go. Always wanted to do a grand entrance. Absolutely thrilling for you all, I'm sure. This afternoon's film. Oh, look. It's the lovely Lily James. It is Cinderella. And we have a nice cuppa. Oh, and look, one of those liquorice things that they used to have years ago. Brilliant. Left over from Christmas. Great. And here we go. Let's just quickly go through the draw numbers, shall we? Got number 1, Becca Robertshaw. So, you know, bit of an underdog. Didn't expect her to get that far, but Wakefield's Finest is still in the hat. And then we've got Citra Mick from Hampshire. He drove me round when I was down in Hampshire last autumn. Great to see him in the quarters. All the way from Minneapolis, Dave Southworth in at number 3. Fantastic news. Man to Watch at number 4. Oh, hang on. Screen's gone off. That's what happens when you're doing live broadcasting like this, even though it's not really live. Duncan Mackay, number 4. Honestly, probably the man you would most want to avoid unless you think that I fixed this draw still, in which case it would be me, myself, at number 8. We have Glasnevin Beers from the north side of Dublin, I think it is, at number 5. John Watson, my good friend who lives over in Poppleton, a few miles from here, at number 6. My work buddy, Scott Johnson, at number 7. And as I mentioned, I'm definitely not fixed at all. Me, myself, and I, Sai, at number 8. So without any further ado, we are going to just zoom in on the numbers coming out of the draw. Just move that cup of tea so I don't spill it. A bit tight on room, really. So let's go and see who is first out of the hat. It is number 5. Number 5. So that is Glasnevin Beers. Better just jot these down as I go. So, a trip over to Ireland for somebody. And that person will be number 4. That is Duncan Mackay. Duncan Mackay, away trip. Can he win on his travels as he did in the 3rd round? Number 8. Oh, that is me. Home draw for me. Back in York. Next weekend, these will be played. And I will play number 6. And that is, that is John Watson, my good friend. We're dialing in to drink beers together tomorrow evening on Skype with a couple of other friends. I'm sure that will definitely be a point that probably won't be discussed at all. And he might not even be aware that all of this is going on. But wow, what a fixture that is. And of course, he is buzzing at the moment because Sunderland, his beloved Sunderland AFC, are doing so well in the league. And if we're not careful, they're going to catch Hull City up. And we wouldn't want that, would we? Okay. 3rd fixture is number 3. That is Dave Southworth. So, home draw for Dave, who I know follows this. So, let's see who gets the long trip to America. It is number 7. Oh, it is Scott Johnson from work. Tough competitor. loves his rugby league, does a bit of work for Hunslet Rugby League Club. So I really think, you know, he's always a tough man to beat. He'll probably do all the stats and everything, so he'll work out exactly how to play against Dave. Could be tough. So that leaves 2 in the hat, or the draw machine in this case. Number 2, that is Citra Mick. Citra, so a trip to his home ground of Hartley Wintney FC. And of course, if you can remember, that person will be, and our only surviving female in the draw is Becca Robertshaw. So all of those fixtures will be played next Sunday. So I will try and get back to the earlier time of 3 o'clock. I was a bit delayed today because I was doing this really difficult crossword and it just totally did my brain in. And yeah, I was delayed. So, you know, lockdown life and all that. So yeah, just in brief, they are your fixtures for next week. Thank you for joining us for this little video. Back to Cinderella. Here we go. Have a good rest of your weekends.